What up? What up? What up? Check 1 2. All right. Count us in on three. 1 2 3. Welcome. Pause. It's the 12 hub sneaker pod. Got Drew back.
What's up?
He's been gone. We've been
We
gone
back.
for 2 weeks.
I know. Took a little break. It's all right.
That's why I take breaks. I feel rejuvenated, refreshed. How about yourself?
Yeah. I feel completely refreshed. I feel like a new man.
You
That's
sound like a
sarcasm.
dead man.
I feel like a dead man. You're not wrong.
You want to tell people what's up with your life right now?
Nah,
you
no one wants to
good?
hear that trash. My
No one
life's
wants
a
to hear your
fucking train
trash?
wreck right now. I just got a lot of stress.
Yeah, you're so unfortunate. Anyway, we
I
are.
am. Fuck you. You don't skip a
Yeah,
beat, man.
I am the big whatever. I was talking about you today with Sean.
Oh
It's
no.
funny. No, it's all good. We'll talk about it later. But I did actually. So when there was so many good things to talk about last week between Perfect Pair having fake pairs and all the news about Swatch watches and Met Gala. Costco's potentially selling Air Force Ones. There's a whole bunch of stuff. The whole Travis Scott thing, and yeah, I shot a whole podcast by myself. And everybody out there, I had mentioned to Drew that it's tough to talk to yourself for almost an hour and 10 minutes. And as I watched it back, and I was like, yeah, I'll put this out, I guess, but it's just didn't hit well with me. And luckily, we all Kari hits us up today. He's like, yeah, let's do a pod tonight. And Drew and I showed up, and apparently it's just us two here tonight. So it's all good. But yeah, I'm not putting that other pod out so we could talk about this stuff. So I want to hear Drew's opinion on some of the good stuff that's out there. But yeah, my week and months have been all right. This past 2 weeks have been kind of hectic as far as work and extracurricular stuff. As the summer starts to heat up, it's going to be warmer in the next few days. How's it in Texas right now?
It's been super rainy, super stormy. And the weather's actually, when it's not raining, it's been cooler out. So I'll take it, man. But it's starting to heat up. Next week, I think we'll
Word.
be in the high 90s, low hundreds.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna go warm up here too. Let's get into it. Where do we start? So the oldest news last week. I don't know if we want to start off there, but let's just actually.
I don't know.
Let's
Run
start
down
off
your
with the
list, man. I
AP.
got it
I
open.
do have a list.
All right, AP. Yeah, I mean,
let's start with the APs, the AP and Swatch. What? Let me pull it up. What's your thoughts?
So I love watches. I have a lot of watches, big watch. I don't have any APs, but I do love watches. I love the idea of this. I think it's a cool collector piece type thing. It's an interesting collab. It's not something I would ever wear. It's a pocket watch or like it's I
think
just
you hang it next to your Labubu on your purse.
yeah.
Is it for girls? Like now it's
No.
now that I've seen it, it's just the whole perception of it is just like I'm gonna camp out. And I see motherfuckers are camping outside, bro.
Yeah.
They're outside. Oh,
And I think the only thing that's AP is the movement, right? Or like there's
Is it
some
the
sort of
movement?
which would be actually really nice, but I could be wrong about that. I haven't fact checked myself on this, but from my brief perusing, I don't know how much AP is in the swatch because it
Yeah.
looks very, very. I mean, swatches are cool. I just don't wear like I have two old swatch. I never wear them. It's just
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of look. It feels nostalgic. It's just not nostalgia I want to wear.
Yeah, it's like so. Like for me, Swatch watches was the big ass box. I don't know if you ever had this when you were a kid. I got the big ass box that had all the exchangeable bezels, and it had all the colors. I had like
Yeah.
30 different colors of bezels and bands, and you changed them out and you put on the. I don't know if I had a digital or one with a movement. I don't remember, but I wore that watch till it fell apart. And that thing was like what, like 40, $50 back in the day, right?
Yeah.
So you're talking, and that was pretty expensive for like a novelty. But I love that thing. My sister had one, I had one, And looking at this, it fits in that similar category because I was like, the official one looks cheap to me, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna spend $300 for this shit. When Omega and Swatch did an actual watch that's still available, I believe you go on their website and buy the Omega Swatch for like $300 something, and that looks nice to me. I'd wear that. But this thing, man, it's not hitting. And it's funny before all this happened, when I shot the pod by myself on Sunday, I was very optimistic. I was like, I saw the mock-ups that they did, and I was like, oh shit, I thought that was the real thing. And I'm like, oh, they come in these cool colors and they look like royal oaks and all that shit. And I'm like, cool. I'm gonna go. I would buy one $2,000-$3,000 aftermarket, to be honest with you. If people were selling, it looks good enough. Once I watch a few reviews, and if they say, oh, the movement and the quality is good, I'll buy one. Shit, you get away with that. My man on the video said, these hoes don't know the difference.
Well, so I did just look it up. It will have the mechanical system 51 movement.
Okay.
So it'll be interesting because it's it's an automatic now, which is kind of cool in a Swatch. But again, I would buy it as a collectible, like just to say, hey, I don't know if they would ever do this again, but it's not like we're saying, it's not something I'm clipping on my belt. I mean, to me, it's just a weird flex.
Yeah, my man sent me this meme. They already have memes about this up. Oh shit, he already sent me another one. Let me show you this. Oh man, hold on. How do I open this? Welcome to the party. He sent me that's so funny. That is hilarious. Let me see what we got. How do you share a screen? Shout out to Show Me. That's my guy. Look at this. That's a version of the mock-up, but that's hilarious. And then they had the meme.
See, I like the mock-up.
Oh yeah, that's what motivated
me. If that was
me
the
to
watch, that would be cool. But I don't like the hang thing. It's just weird.
Yo, that's the thumbnail right there, bro. Thank you, Show Me, for giving me the thumbnail. The thumbnail has arrived. So another thing that I found out, the basically owner of Audemars Piguet is black. I had no fucking clue. Did you know that?
I actually didn't know that. I don't. AP is kind of one of those watches that's priced out of the realm of possibility. So I don't really look into them too much. If I'm going that route, that much money, there's other watches I would shoot for.
Yeah.
AP is not high on my list of watches that I desire. I'm sure I'll get a ton of hate in the comments.
I think it's not one of those attainable things. So like a Rolex is attainable, and there's enough nice Rolexes out there where you can be like, yeah, I like this.
I'm not a Rolex guy either. I'd rather have like an IWC, which to me is just that's my grail.
This guy, it's black, Oliver. He's 60 years old. He looks good for 60.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize the brand was not. I thought the brand was older.
It is older. Now, he is the 4th generation.
Okay.
And this is the funny meme. You're on a phone camping outside so you can get the release of the AP Royal Oak. I'm on an open claw getting agents to manufacture the wristbands in China. We are not the same.
I'm not camping out for that shit.
I'm not camping out. I'm not even looking out for it. I don't even want it anymore, to be honest with you. So, shout out to everybody who gets it though. Put it next to your Labubu on your waistband.
Yeah, they just released the info on where you can buy it and stuff, or potentially buy it.
Yeah. Another thing that I wanted to mention about that: anybody with a real AP, don't worry about it. The price of your shit ain't ever going down. The reason why these guys are getting into this marketplace is because when that economy goes sour and rich people start dumping their assets and their money into like real shit like food and water, and they're not buying APs anymore. Your broke ass is gonna be sitting here with an AP while they got their APs, the real ones that are gonna be worth nothing pretty much because ain't nobody gonna be buying them. So don't worry about it. You're still going to be worth $300,000-$400,000 in your own head. And when the economy bounces back, if it ever does, you will be able
Mazal.
to, mazal. You'll be able. Shout out to that guy, my man.
Fucking Moses.
Moses, scammer selling watches and shit. Yeah, the marketplace for those things is always going to be there as long as there's a rich person on earth that likes buying random shit. The bin threes. What do you think?
Ooh. I love the toe hit or the tongue hit. It reminds me a lot of the the SBs. That colorway with the wax seal on the tongue. What are the SBs? You love them. You wear them all the time.
I wore them when we went to the conference.
Yeah, I can't think of the name. They remind me of that. Even the special box.
How the hell I forget the name?
Kind of the wine. It's been a long
Riot.
Day.
Riots.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So they remind me very much of the Riot collab. Actually, it looks almost identical to the design language if you put some green in there.
There's green on that? I don't think there's green.
I said if you put some green on it.
Now, was there green on the Riots? There's no green on this.
I know. I said if you put green on the threes, it would remind me of the Riots. Because there is a little... It's maybe green isn't... It's like a dark... I think it looks dark green, but I'm sure I'll be corrected.
Yeah,
the panel, the side panel, the toe. It's got a green hue to it.
Hue,
no pun intended. Yeah, I mean it's.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, people, make it big here. Put them on the screen. Not me, fool. What? Drew here. See Drew? He was right.
You have me on the screen.
Drew is absolutely correct. I'll
take the victory lap after the pod.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? That was a good one.
But I think it looks very similar to that, and I'm curious about it is because it's not a collab.
2,300 pairs only. I didn't know what bin meant actually until recently. It's black something. Something about the blacks.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, so it's a what's his name? That guy, the other Kari, Sneaker Barnacle. What's his name?
The one that
Sneaker
you don't
Fetish.
Like his voice.
Why do I call him
Sneaker
Fetish? Barnacle. I call him Sneaker Barnacle. That's funny. I don't know where that came from. I'm gonna keep calling him that though. Yeah, Sneaker Barnacle. They all come with bags too. Yeah,
I don't know. The price point on these, $355.
It's not bad. People paying that much for those metallic black fives and what was the other three that was like I'm a Meunier threes went for this much at one point. The OGs.
No, not
the OG ones.
Retail.
No, I'm talking about retail.
Yeah, these are $355 retail. No, I'm not talking resale right now.
You think it's gonna be high resale? Maybe because it's not that many.
I think it'll be inflated at first, and then when the shine dulls, I think it'll drop down. I mean, look at the blue tiles. I mean, resales in the toilet, and they only released 4,400 pairs today on Nike. It may have
they came out on Nike
leading up to. Yeah, they dropped today.
Fuck, I missed that. Dog, I have not paid attention to one drop.
I'm just telling you, wouldn't hit. I think there was there was literally like 58 pairs in a size 12. You ain't hitting.
Maybe I've hit. Hey, I hit a 12.5 and a Kobe Grinch. So there's literally like 12.5 Kobe Grinches in a size 12.5 out there. So you get lucky sometimes, but to your point, I don't. Yeah, I missed that drop, so I will go aftermarket. Well, since we're talking about that, you pick up anything?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I don't know. Everyone. Hold on. I picked up the bands.
Oh yeah, mine's came in. I got 2 pairs.
I actually think this is a super nice shoe.
It is
Leather
nice.
quality is really nice.
Yeah.
So I'm a
I might-
fan. I know no one likes
put
Jordan
one.
1 lows, but I don't care.
Oh, fuck people. So I finally found out why that story about why the other ones ended up out the outlet, the originals, the high top. You know why?
What? No.
They put the wrong date on the shoe. They put 84 instead of 85. 84 was actual date that it was banned. He got banned from wearing it, but it's all subjective. What the fuck?
And
is
the
that?
ice cream joints.
Oh yeah,
Ice creams.
I
I don't know.
like
I
that
rock
color.
a lot of
Why'd
the
you get that
colorway
color?
is
The blue one's better. I think it's a blue one, right?
I like the suede. No, it wasn't blue, it was red.
Whatever.
And it was leather. I preferred the suede. But
Suede's nice.
I love ice cream stuff. I wear a lot of freaking ice cream, so I'm a fan. That's why I got it. It's nostalgic for me. I love the old ice cream releases.
Pretty dope.
Sole's kind of cool.
Yeah, it looks like a cone.
Yeah. So
Like
it is
or
a weird
peanut.
colorway, I have to say. Like, this is not an easy shoe to fit for a white guy.
You could wear it.
For this white guy.
You have a lot of clothes that match that. Be all right.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I step out in those.
Nice. Yeah. That it? That's all you got?
Um,
Damn. This guy been shopping.
well, it's been a couple weeks, and
Oh, I want those. I didn't know those even came out. Man, I've been missing. I've been lacking. I don't like that.
these are.
I like the originals better.
I like this
Those are
better.
Cool.
I think this colorway in person looks better than the brown, the wolf gray and orange.
Well,
But these are nice.
we had that
They're
discussion.
nice. I know.
Color.
I didn't forget. But these are, I feel like the quality is a little bit nicer on these too. But yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
all.
I
in your
got
brain.
those
The same
sneaker
thing.
politics Reeboks that
I
when they
saw
get
those.
wet, they change. Those are cool.
Yeah,
So
no, that's the one I was
this-
poking at you on the thing. I was like, I don't wear dirty shoes. I don't wear dirty shoes.
Quality on
Yeah,
those is crazy. That leather is so buttery. That's a nice shoe.
Mhm.
I'm surprised they sat. I'll be honest. I guess sneaker politics has zero kind of hype.
I mean, it's a
Because
Reebok.
their other, yeah, but their Adidas release sat too.
I don't know. So I heard, I was listening to our friends over at the Sneak Dips podcast, and they were in New Orleans and checked out the Sneaker Politics, I guess the original location. And it's just jumping in there. I heard, and that's what they said. It's like a party all day, and they have all the shit. Gotta go check that
The
out
one
next
in
time I go to New Orleans.
Yeah, there's one in Dallas that I go to, and it's super
Mhm.
small, and it's cool. I mean, it's nice, but it's a really small shop. I was shocked when I went in there. I was like, wow, this is small. Pause.
Yeah.
So, but the guys are always cool. You can hang out in there. And they're always super friendly. Chop it up.
Yeah. So you return those not the
I didn't return them
Mindo
yet, the
ones.
mines.
Yeah.
I just didn't show them, but I don't think they're all that comfortable. Maybe it's just the
You have to break
anatomy
them
of my
in,
foot.
bro. Go outside and walk in them a couple times, and you'll start liking it. I mean, maybe I'm
Maybe I'll just-
different. I like my feet being massaged. My feet are being massaged as we speak, so I like that feeling. You know,
Yeah, I don't
So
like
it's like a
people touching my
massage.
feet.
I got a massager under my desk, so it's
I don't like massagers touching my feet.
I don't like
shit touching my feet.
getting I don't like people touching me, period. I told like my wife gets massages all the time, and I'm a little uneasy. I'm like, is it a man or a woman? She always gets the woman, obviously, but it's just like I don't want no dude touching me. And then like women, like depends on how they look. But then what if you get like a boner or something while you're on the table? Like imagine if you got like a really hot masseuse, you know, and then she's like literally rubbing your shit and thighs like right up, like the fuck you gonna do? You can't do nothing.
I don't know. Ask her for, rub and tug. Happy ending. I'll tell you what, Catherine gets massages a lot. That's like the
Yeah,
best
women are
gift
just
to get
super
her.
comfortable with touching their ass and
Yo,
everything. I'm
as
like,
soon as I'm like, yo, you're getting a massage, like her clothes just automatically like peel off. She's like naked and ready to go. Like massage is her thing. It's crazy
I
how much
can't
she
do it,
enjoys a
man.
massage.
We did a couples massage on one of our vacations, and where was it? It was I don't remember where. Maybe it was in Arizona. I think it was Arizona. It was cool. The ladies were super nice. They were like two older ladies, and they were really nice to me because they knew I was uncomfortable. And my wife was there. She enjoyed the whole experience. I got up. I was like, yeah, it felt all right, but like whatever. So we years later, I ended up buying a massage chair because I heard you get what's it called, the zero gravity massage chairs. It costs a
All
pretty
right.
penny, but bro, she does not leave that chair. I like like when she goes in it, she'll be in there for like 3 hours. She'll get up and her body's like a wet noodle. She's like this, like like no, one of them things at the outside the used car lot.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, be flying around. Yeah, I don't know, but the massages ain't my thing. I don't just like people just touching me. Period. It's like my thing with the like people wearing like buying used shoes or whatever. Can't do it. I did see something, and this here, Costco selling Air Force Ones for $69. So, I'm gonna tell you something straight up and down. This is fake news. People, this was spread around the internet, and people like grappled onto it like it was real. And now I saw it with a little bit of skepticism because I didn't know exactly because I've never seen a Nike product in Costco. That wasn't a collab or an official thing, but it might have made sense in my brain coming off of the Kirkland collab, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then pricing the AF1 at $69 in this economy, 89, 90 bucks, 90, like maybe $100. But aren't they like 130 now retail?
Gosh, I
Like
don't
regular?
buy them, so I have no clue what retail is on an Air Force One. We can look it up though.
I'm looking it up. Yeah. We're looking at 115. They're 125 at Foot Locker. Oh, that's a special one. Okay, yeah, it's like 115 retail. $90. Oh, it's for boys, little boy size. So these things back in like 2013, 14, I think they were like $80, right? But now 115, 69. That's like 50% off almost. So
Yeah.
it's cheap. Yeah. So
it's outlet price.
Yeah, for a worn pair at the outlet. On the wall, the hash wall. Why do they call it the hash wall? What's so hash?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
Yeah, I wish Kari was here so he could tell us.
We hashing prices.
We hashing prices. Yeah, but he used to work at the Nike, so he knows. He would know. Anywho, yeah, so that's a fake news thing. So shout out to all the people who got fooled. Well, people that fooled y'all. You got trolled and fooled, and look at us now. This is funny. When we when I did the solo pod,
hold on.
Oh, you got something?
Literally,
Yep.
It says it's referred to as the hash wall because it serves as the final clearance or hash area for damage return. I guess it's a store term.
Okay. I've sold shoes off of there on G.O.A.T with no lid for top dollar.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think you could sell on G.O.A.T. I guess if you label it as damaged or used.
I put no lid, dead stock, and they didn't have to take. I think I did. Did I take pictures? I don't know. I sold them. They passed them, and I sold them for like pretty much near. I mean, you have to obviously go a little bit lower than the resale price because it doesn't have a lid on the box. But I sold Aunt Pearl, KD. I can't remember which one it was, 12s or something, whatever. And then Viotech Air Max 90s that I found on the hash wall, and they had a dirty sole too. So I took some shoe cleaner, some Reshoevnator, and cleaned the sole because somebody looked like they tried them on. It is what it is. So I, Professor Skula, this guy.
Yes.
Seen him. Yes, I've really. He went, I guess, viral, not viral, but within the community, he's had a couple of posts recently do well. This one caught my eye where he was talking about the fake shoes and stuff, and I'm actually kind of on his side because this guy's like he's not like I've been categorizing all of us as sneaker people. I don't like saying sneakerhead. I've said that in many videos, but this time he like kind of validated that point here. But what was he saying? Oh yeah, he was just
Well,
talking about. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but think about it. Like basehead. You remember basehead back in the day? Your free base or crackhead. I mean, it has a negative connotation. So sneakerhead has kind of that negative connotation to it. So I'm with you on that.
Yeah, true. But I also not necessarily that it's negative. I just think it sounds stupid. It just sounds stupid to me. I'm like, oh, there's no sneaker on my fucking head. There's no sneakers in my head. I don't know.
Honestly, well, did you use the term hip hop head? I mean, did you ever?
That's different. That's music. It's in your head. A sneaker. I mean, and like metaphorically speaking, it's in your head. But sneakerhead?
Yeah. Hey, what are you gonna say? Sneaker feet?
I heard sneaker fiend, sneaker freaker. That's a magazine, right?
Sneaker aficionado.
I just say sneaker enthusiast.
Collector.
I like that. Collector, sneaker person. Sneakerhead, whatever. But he was talking about fake people who wear fake sneakers. Are they really sneakerheads or sneaker enthusiasts? And I'm not gonna play the video because it's long, but I kind of feel like, and this is purely nostalgia for me, and that's the reason why a lot of people got in. And I know we have differing opinions on where sneaker culture came from and stuff. You think it started?
We're not going there. Stop it. Stop it. No, stop. Stop. Let it go.
All right, let me take him off the screen. I'm not gonna. No, we won't talk about that. But where sneaker culture came from was this, like, a sense of nostalgia for the Air Force One, right? That's what some people rooted back to, and then people getting into like different silhouettes of the Air Force One, and then jumping into the basketball sneakers with Jordans, and then from there to where we are today. And now it's more, I think, sneaker people are more into obviously new and innovative styles, but more so harking back to retros and familiar silhouettes that have good stories behind them, right? Can you agree with that?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's how I got into it. Like, I tried to get all the sneakers that I couldn't get. Then I got into the stuff that had that kind of like was hype in the moment. And then I got into really where I'm sitting now is like trying to finish up my collection of nostalgic pieces, but also just trying to get like cooler, like retro shoes all the time, and maybe something that's innovative technology wise, like Mind O2s and O1s and shit. But his point here, the professor Schooler, was that, are you really a sneaker person if you buy reps or fake shoes? I say no. Well, not no. I say asterisk yes, because you do enjoy the culture, but you're not a person who is the essence of the culture. Meaning, you like it, you like the aesthetics, you like being down and having the shoe, but from a cultural standpoint, you're not willing to sit out a drop and miss it, right? You want everything. You go buy the fake Travis Scott so you can match the guy. Well, a guy like me would go get the Mocha Jordan 1 high instead of the Travis Scott high, right? Or the low, because they released the low eventually. And I'm content with that because it gives me the look I want, and it's a real shoe that I got for the right price. It doesn't have Travis Scott's branding on it, but to if you really care about sneaker or like sneakers, you don't care, right? What say you on that?
So I tend to agree with you. To me, it's, but there's nuance to it. Like, why are you chasing, what are you buying fake sneakers? Are you buying a fake Air Force One? Because then I'm thinking that's weird. Or if you're only buying hype reps, obviously you just want to flex. So my biggest issue with reps is when people buy them and try and sell them as real. I mean, that's my biggest issue. And to me, you kind of nailed it with the sneaker collector kind of mentality is the amount of work you put in to finding sneakers, the research you do, the whole process. It's not just buying sneakers, it's the process to get to the purchase, right? You're doing research, you're following things, you're actually kind of and it's not just Nike, right? Like you're looking at all different kinds of trends and sneakers and fits. And so to me, that's the culture of this. So if you're just buying reps to slap on feet because you want the attention, that's not a sneaker collector or a sneakerhead or sneaker person or whatever you want to call it. It's just a trend, which you gave me shit for with shell toes, right? It's just a trend and it'll go away.
And it did. Oh man, it's fun. I love having you back on the pod, Drew. You're fun. You were like the most. This is what I was telling you. We was talking about you. Sean and I were having our morning coffee talk as I was walking my puppy, and I was talking about like all the podcasting and stuff and our disagreements. And I'm like, between you and Drew, you guys are the most sensitive motherfuckers I ever seen. Not even. It doesn't matter that not to say you were wrong or that your viewpoint is shit or whatever, is that y'all take it too seriously.
You know what the reason is, and Sean can probably relate.
Did I say something?
No, when you've grown up. No, when you've grown up in abusive situations, when people kind of come at you, you take it a certain way. At least for me, so
defensive, right? And
there's a level of sensitivity there that it kind of triggers some bad shit. So yes, you either get defensive, aggressive, upset.
Yeah, I get it.
So there is a component to that. It's not a good excuse, but there is a reason.
Yeah, but I feel like you're fine. But also I'm getting into a therapy session here, but I'm the type that I don't care about criticism or, getting my point, somebody disproving my point. Because back when I was younger, like my early 20s and stuff, I was the guy who'd argue. I would be dead wrong, and I'd argue that point till death do us part. And people used to be like, "This guy's a fucking asshole. You can't talk to him." And then like it harkens back to the way Sean and I debate. Like I told him, like the Jordan thing, the politics stuff. Like I get your viewpoint, I understand. Not necessarily that you're stubborn, but you have your own mentality and way of thinking. But there's a right and there's a wrong and there's history and whatever. If I could say to you that a Shelto Adidas, what?
Wait a minute. You push fucking buttons nonstop. Like you'll get to a calm place and then you'll just fucking turn the heat up instantly. It's like Instapot. Like you just push a button and it's like boiling. Like honestly, you know how to trigger people because you'll literally get to a calm place and you'll be like, all right, yeah, I can see your point. And then all of a sudden out of the blue, like the next day you're bringing the same issue back up with the same energy that led up to getting to the resolution. So it's like the beginning. You just hit reset and start all over again.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm out here, if I have a point to make, I'll make my point. I can stand by my shit. I love life. I love my friends and my family, but there's certain things that I just don't take as I've grown up into adulthood. And yeah, I don't think I hold grudges. I don't let things slide. You fuck me over once, so I'll be like, all right, cool. And if I get something that's acceptable in my own head as being as being acceptable, as far as a slight, I'll take it. Do it to me again, do whatever, and then I put people in a certain place. Like Sean and I were talking about like certain friends that I put in, but we life is too short to hold on to like baggage. Forgiving people. If you wrong me a few times, why do I have to keep forgiving you? What the fuck's the point? Let's get the fuck out of the way. I'm done with y'all. You know what I mean? Like, look, come on. Yeah. If I did some fucked up shit to you a bunch of times, right? like let's just say I talk shit on your wife and do all this stuff, and I keep disrespecting your viewpoint on shell toe Adidas or whatever, like. And then it gets to the point where you're just like, I'm sick. Stop it, I hate you. And we, like there can be a point where something grinds your gears, or somebody grinds your gears, or something. See, where you say, "Nah, I don't think it's worth having this person around me." Right? Do you feel that way sometimes about people?
I'm a bad person to ask for this. As I've gotten older, I've gotten better at that, but I have a real hard time of giving up on people because I always want to see the best in them. So it's hard for me to walk away from people. Now, if you disrespect my wife or my family, that's a problem for me. So if you constantly are disrespectful to the people around me, yeah, that's I don't have any tolerance for that. Me, on the other hand, I can withstand a bit more of the abuse.
Oh man, I better take them tweets down I made about your wife and your kid recently. Nah, just kidding. I won't do that. I don't know. You guys are cute. I saw your little podcast, Travis.
Yeah, he was a good guest,
You
man.
great at making that kid feel
wisdom.
uncomfortable. Yeah, and he looked a little uncomfortable in those clips.
He always looks like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Anywho, I feel you, but the psychology of it is funny. But there's no. I don't know. I'm just not. As I've grown older, I'm less stubborn about things.
I don't think you do it from a mean place. That's the way I interpret it. You're not being mean to the person. It's the topic that you're fighting on. Not you don't like hate the person well, maybe you do, but I don't see it that way. It's the topic, and it's just.
I'll never say, like, you have your opinion, but I like that particular thing, the shell toe Adidas thing. Your opinion is fine. I'm not gonna like say shit. Let the commenters say shit, which they did.
They did.
A lot of people, like, I wanted to call them stupid because they were just like, they were rocking Lee jeans. And I'm like, yeah, they were all trendy shit. Are people still rocking Lee jeans? Like, you gotta understand that time period, like leather pants and shit. Look, it comes and goes, bro. But there's a standard. Air Force One to this day is still a staple in 99% of people who know anything about a sneaker or anything about fashion's wardrobe. You have an Air Force One in your collection, regardless if you're a sneaker person or not. If you have any type of sneakers, casual shoes, whatever, or any fashion sense, you're gonna have a few staple shoes. A Birkenstock in some cases, a Timberland in some cases, a fucking duck boot maybe. But we all have staple shoes, and Air Force One is one of those shoes, regardless if it's a different color or whatever. I don't know many people who have a ton of shell toe Adidas in their collection that wear them on a regular basis. I mean, look, you were born in like 1950 something, bro. You got it.
What the fuck? You just aged me? My goodness. 1950.
Yeah,
wow.
Whatever, man. There was, abortion was illegal when he was born, people.
That's still
how old he is. Yeah, now and see, it just went full circle. He went full circle with this shit. So,
but my point, I'm not arguing with you. That's the problem. My point is that shell toes, when Run DMC kind of came on the scene with the shell toes and the freaking leather pants, and it ignited a trend where you could dress up sneakers differently. It put a focal point on sneakers. So it's a part of the culture. And to me, it started a movement differently than if it wasn't there. So while Air Force Ones have sustained the test of time, and shell toes, you could argue, haven't, I still think shell toes were extremely influential to help kickstart the culture. And I'll stand 10 toes down on it. I mean, you can say your shit. That's
everybody dies on hills.
I'm not dying on the hill. It's just my opinion.
You just said 10 toes
I have
down,
no factual. Yeah, but I have no factual basis. You can't argue I'm wrong.
You have no factual.
It's an opinion. It's my opinion.
Okay. I don't want to pull out the documentary again and show you. But
here we go.
That's why I made those clips with the clip from the documentary.
Listen, I'm not arguing you're wrong. That's the thing. I'm not saying you're wrong.
I don't think I'm trying to argue. I'm just saying,
no
facts in this
debate. Sorry, debate that you're wrong. Ain't no Dean Withers up here, all right?
Dean. That's a good guy. I like that guy. But nah, I don't think you're wrong or you're right. Yes, it's your opinion, and it's an interesting opinion to have. You know, um, it is what it is.
But that's what I love about the culture is everyone can see it differently, but we all share the common interest in sneakers.
Yeah.
We all share this bond around. So to me, it's less about the right or the wrong. It's more about, hey, you know, this is the sneaker that influenced me. You know, had a huge influence on me. So everyone has that shoe or that silhouette.
Speaking of like opinions and stuff, so you know how we're so big on Reddit, like our, you know, some of our stuff goes on Reddit. I was in a meeting today.
I had to take a break. I take a break from Reddit.
Oh, no, I know. Yeah, you see, yeah, especially since you
kicked.
you can't even take a criticism or a differing opinion without crashing out.
Oh my god! I had one crash out, and I'm being held accountable for the rest of my life.
People, I wish. Can you try to find that link? Send. I want to put up on the screen if you could get it. The link to the guy who left you that long ass comment, the one you sent me. I was like, well, this dude is. If you got it, if you have time, I know you sent it to me in a text message a while ago.
Yes, wow.
I would honestly crash out too, or fucking go at him. But I was in a meeting at work today. It was a one-on-one meeting with one of these engineers and stuff, and he's like, do you have like a podcast? And I'm like, what? Now we follow each other on Instagram, so I thought he had seen it on Instagram. He's like, I saw your thing about the Kobe shoes, and I agree with you. And I was like, where'd you see that? He's like, on Reddit. And he was like, what? And he's like, yeah, it came up on my Reddit feed. You know, I'm like, I hoop and stuff, and I think he said he hooped. I don't know if he said sneaker, but he's like, I agree with you on the Kobe thing. That's crazy. And I was like, yeah, I got a sneaker podcast, man. And he's like, oh, I got to check it out, whatever. I'm like, I bet. So that was cool. That was cool to see that, you know, something popped up there, and it was you know, co-worker. That's the first time that's ever happened without me. I don't know about you, but I don't know if you spread it out, you know, like business people, co-workers that you do a podcast here or there, but them finding it organically on a platform that's not connected to me felt good. You know, that's like the guy coming up to me in Vegas and saying, yo, I seen your YouTube. You know, that was fire. And I was obviously with a group of friends and stuff. So I was like, yeah, I'm internet famous.
Yeah. Well, so in my business podcast that we had, we would get a lot of that attention because we were kind of a voice of the industry for years and, you know, connected with a lot of the heavy hitters. We got some. So, yes, I always find it interesting. And it's funny because the way we post clips, I mean, we're pretty heavy in posting. So we are constantly people come up to me all the time and be like, you work? How do you get all this stuff done? Like, how are you posting all this stuff? So the secret sauce, right? But it's always interesting to get recognized.
Every white man historically has had a black man slaving in the fields making clips for him or clipping cotton.
Here we go.
And
I will not take that. Not at all, because you refuse to accept any help. And when you do try and help, you are the most judgmental person that it's not done right.
Better, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, my wife does clips sometimes for her pot. It's so funny. She'll put the clip up and the fucking shit is upside down. I'm like, babe, the logo you put on the thing is upside down. It's like, oh my God, I messed up. And one time she had our podcast logo on their thing when she tried to make a clip. I was like, what are you doing? Like, did you even see that it says fucking raised on rewind on there? Like, it's like, what are you doing? So I find it hilarious. You know, I don't care about that. I think it's funny, but her whole thing when you try to do it or whatever. But yeah, the clips and stuff. I appreciate getting everybody's names and voices and faces out there, and I love it. I love the recognition, the genuine recognition, and people actually listening and learning from some of the things that we put out there. So thank you, audience, for that. Yeah. I know Kari's really engaged with the audience because he's in the comments. And he sees it and he understands. But at the end of the day, I just appreciate the fact that, you know, we got voices and can use them in whatever way we want. It's been a fun, positive experience. So,
and most of the haters comment the most. I mean, they're the most engaged. They're sitting there listening to that shit over and over again.
Haters, yeah. They don't. And you know, it's funny. Like our audio platform's the biggest thing we have. It's not that huge, you know. Maybe 50, 60 downloads a week. But that's like 50, 60 people that listen for us for 2 hours sometimes just talking about fucking
It's crazy
shoes
that we get
and
that
life.
number.
I mean, YouTube is there too, but not as engaged. But the audio is where we're at. That's where it is, because you can stop listening, turn it back on, do whatever. But shout out to everybody who does that, and shout out to the guys who come on and participate on the pod every week, every other week, or whenever they come on, like John and Eddie and whoever. So let's talk Met Gala.
Met Gala. I didn't, the Met Gala just bores me, I'll be honest, but anyway, talk your shit.
Okay, so shout out, number one, I want to give kudos to Timothy Chalamet for skipping it to go to a Knicks game, which I thought was Moneyball's player of him.
Yo, fuck the Sixers, by the way. That worst series. Unbelievable. It was heartbreaking to watch them just implode.
Well, I mean, look, they got swept. Like the Lakers got swept. They got swept. It was inevitable. They didn't have. I don't know how they beat Boston, to be honest with you.
I know. On a
Tatum
3-game run.
Bro, that was wild. But the Met Gala this year, well, we go back to basketball later, but Met Gala was interesting. My favorite looks are I did like Beyonce wasn't bad. Chase Infinity looked good. Was that painted on? Oh no, it's not some sequins. She looked good. Kendall Jenner looked great. I remember that look. Zendaya wasn't there this year, but her stylist styled up what's her name? Sanchez, Jeff Bezos's wife. You know what I'm talking about, right? Lauren Sanchez.
I do.
Yeah, so let me see. Here's some of the looks. Anne Hathaway, I'm a big fan. My niece is in a movie with her. Ooh, that's a nice dress. It's got hands and shit. Who is this? Christina Carpenter?
Yep.
Sabrina Carpenter. Sorry.
Sabrina Carpenter. I'm like, Christina Aguilera. Is that the love child of Carpenter and Aguilera?
Doja Cat was there.
He's so gorgeous.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
Let
me tell you something. Doja Cat only looks good with makeup on. I ain't gonna hold you. I follow her on TikTok, and when she takes the wig off, I mean, look, she's still a good-looking human. I'm not gonna say that she's like ugly or anything like that. I never would say that. But like her with the makeup,
we can always believe that
all
Doja
the
will
eyebrows and shit, it's night and day. Now,
rough.
Yeah, I would say when she's looking, but I think that what makes her attractive in general is that her free spirit, and that's what is like beautiful about her as a person, that she doesn't give a fuck, right? And when she you could look at her in one way or another and still be like, yeah, that's somebody I'd fuck with, meaning on a higher level, not like just she just eye candy when she's all done up. But she looked great. I love that. It looks like wrapping paper, sure. Lala Anthony was there. Angel Reese was there. Shout out to Angel. That's a good looking dress. There's no man looks here. Tiana Taylor. That's cool. I don't know.
I can appreciate the avant-garde aspect of kind of the fashion and the artistry in it. I don't know.
Emma Chamberlain.
I mean,
good.
My kids, this is what my kid's doing. So, I get it.
They didn't have any of the men's looks on here, huh?
They had The Rock at least on the.
Was there in a skirt?
Well, yeah, and then he had that Jacob & Co. freaking diamond encrusted wrist candy that was freaking crazy.
Wasn't that a $1.2 million watch?
Something crazy. I don't know. I thought, I'm sure I'll get shit for saying it. I thought it was ugly. I don't love things that are that like blingy.
I love Jacob and Company, man. Like if you want outlandish pieces, go on him. Rihanna look good too. I like that. But yeah, Met Gala.
Also do like Van Cleef if you want outrageous pieces like Van Cleef. Van Cleef.
ASAP Rocky. Yeah. ASAP Rocky's like one of the prettiest humans I've ever seen in my life. Look at his skin. Jesus Christ. I want to know who your dermatologist is.
Money, man. Money makes,
Money's your dermatologist.
Money cures all.
Yeah. Look at the Nicole Kidman. Damn. She's got plastic surgery done. You could tell.
Yeah.
Cheekbones.
She hasn't aged. I don't think. Yeah. I think with all the surgery, it makes her look weird.
Tyler. What? I mean, she kind of. I don't know. Does she still make music? What does she do now? I don't even fucking know.
I don't even know. I'm out of touch with some of this stuff.
She looked good. Sabrina always looks good. She's tiny though. Have you ever seen her in person? She's tiny.
Don't matter.
Bibber. Charlie X. Is she black? Charlie XOXC. I feel like sometimes.
I don't
know. Yeah. I don't know the Cardi B thing. I've heard people say she looked like some like intestines. Like she, you know what I'm saying? She looking like some intestines here. You know?
Cardi's something, man. I gotta say, she is something else.
I don't know what this shit is, man. Get out of here, court jester ass.
Mistake.
Joe Jackson here. I don't know. Did you see the Jackson movie yet? Michael Jackson yet?
No, we were planning on it. No, we want to. We just haven't gone yet. I'm actually really excited. Did you see it?
Oh yeah, we saw it the day it came out.
Is it good?
Hell yeah!
All right.
Wife said it was good. We watched it together, but it was really good. You know, if you look, you have to be like an MJ fan to appreciate it.
How can you be it from our era and not be an MJ fan? Like, look, there's nothing not to like.
Let me take this bullshit off the screen so I can tell the people what they look. They turned on him the minute the music industry started talking all that shit. Overnight, he becomes a child molester. Heal the world, make it a better place into like, yeah, he's fucking little kids. I don't understand where that came from. And, you know, look, the guy really did look crazy towards the end there, right? With the plastic surgery, the reclusive lifestyle. But it's like, if he was doing all that stuff, why would you let your children stay there for 2-3 weeks at a time? And then, like, no problems. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, somebody just says something, and then all of a sudden, like 2 or 3 people come out of the woodworks with some nonsense that were actually ones vindicating him or whatever. So it's weird. Like the documentary that they did on him and all that other shit. It's just like bad taste. I think they did it after he died, so you can't really. And like Oprah did that shit. Oprah, look, the one thing about Oprah, man, she's good for tearing down a black man. She hates black men for some reason. Color Purple, all that shit. Anyway.
Color Purple.
Watch the movie, read the book. She was in it.
I have.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I feel like he got a bad shake, and it was really because of how he pushed against the music industry the way he did. So
I guess I look at it kind of similar to the Kanye discussion we always have. You cannot deny Michael Jackson's talent for as many years, for his influence on music and entertainment. The way he entertained, I mean, honestly, the football halftime show, right? Super Bowl halftime show. It's probably the best one ever. I like the Prince one too, but you know, talking about another eccentric, these are eccentric people. So I think now Michael Jackson as a person, he was weird. He was just super weird. He did lots of weird shit. So
we're all weird, bro. I'm weirdo, you're a weirdo.
Outside the person, I mean, you can't deny his influence on the industry, on the world. His impact from an entertainment perspective, phenomenal. I mean, honestly, like
in the mirror,
even at his age, still moving the way he did, and just freaking changed the way you performed on stage. Like he raised the bar.
Yeah, Doug, what's that song? The Heal the World song. That's the one with the whale in the video.
Wait,
I used to shed a
We
tear.
Are the World.
No, Heal the World. It had the orca whale jumping over the cliff.
Yeah. Wasn't that from Free Willy or some shit?
Bro. I hear that song, yo. I shed a fucking tear I see the video. I literally start crying. And when I watched the movie, and I don't know if you're gonna get this feeling too, there was a part in there where they were performing as the Jackson 5. Now they would perform my favorite Jackson 5 song. There's this little girl in the front. And I'm not gonna. This isn't a spoiler or anything. It's just an emotional moment. She's sitting there hugging a picture of the Jackson 5, and they're singing. He starts singing to her, and bro, I literally started tearing up again. I was like, I love this song, this moment. This little girl like seeing like just the music, the voice, everything just, bro, I'm about to cry right now, yo. That shit hit me right here in my heart. And I'm like, this is the effect Michael Jackson had. And then when he did as he got older, did the tours and the Bad and the Thriller, like the people's reactions falling out and crying and all this shit. I'd never been to a Michael Jackson. Now, mind you, I would not react that way, but like, it's like once one of them songs come on, because I ain't from the streets, but I'm hard. I pause, but I keep my, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna sit here, toughen up.
It was just funny to me. If you think about it, like you mentioned Bad, right? You remember? I mean, MTV back then was just, you couldn't turn on MTV without seeing an MJ video. And when Bad came out, holy, you want to talk about goofy shit? Like two men having a knife fight and skin tight leather pants and dancing around,
doing pirouettes and shit.
There was nothing masculine about what was going on, yet you felt this like male dominant energy.
Did you not get in front of the mirror and try to do some of them dances though?
Hell
when you were a kid?
Yeah, you kidding me? I was fucking moonwalking everywhere. Bro.
I was trying to do all that shit. And mind you, I look back, I'm like, that shit was kind of gay, to be honest with you, the dances. But I didn't give a fuck. I was sitting there like trying to moonwalk everything, bro. I tried to do that lean like you did in the Smooth Criminal video, bro.
Oh yeah,
I couldn't do that.
Fucking
shit
zippers on my jacket.
Vans,
you kidding me? I want you couldn't put enough zippers on my jacket.
T-shirt with little piano keys on it. I had one of them T-shirts, man. They was all over the stores after he was in that video with it. But dude, when you watch the movie, you'll get it. It's great. They went through a lot of the good stuff. A lot of it's like embellished. They left out a lot of pieces. Like Janet's not in there for whatever. Latoya's all over the place for some reason. I don't understand that, because she was the only one that said you could use my likeness.
Probably because she wanted the money, so she probably let them.
No, they all got the family was making Bred. They had, it was a collaborative effort from the whole family to do this thing. They had to get a sign.
But you can even go back to the Jackson 5. I mean, if you watch Michael Jackson, in his young years, it's crazy how much of an entertainer he was back then.
Oh, so, amazing,
pure talent.
And he wore shell-toe Adidas. I know he did.
See?
He had to.
There you go.
He had to. I don't know what.
I never understood the penny loafer thing that he did. Like I
think it was just his personal style. He just liked to look dressed up. Like he everything he wore was custom, right? For the most part. But I think he just liked that look, Thin ties.
I think it was the people around him also influenced, like that whole Liza Minnelli kind of influence with the sequins and
Diana Ross,
that Broadway. So
yeah, he was a big fan, like Fred Astaire and all that stuff. But look, when you're like a big, like you're a talented person and you have to come out with like a unique way of styling yourself and dressing. That's why I respect, like the ASAP Rocky and everybody says, oh, Drake can't dress. I mean, Drake dresses the way he fucking feels like dressing. You know what I mean? I fuck with you. I mean, you dress the way you feel like dressing, man, even though, I don't, not everything you wear I like. And then same here. I don't think I dress any particular way that should, make people, like conform. Like I feel like I conform to any standard, but we all, have our unique quirks in our style, and that's all good. And it makes us unique in our own right.
Absolutely.
What else? Didn't want to tell.
You want to talk about the Travis Scott stuff?
Did you see this video? My man, A. Gerard Jenkins. You see my man A. Gerard's video? He's the one that went.
God. I opened your list and I did my research or reviewed it.
So, do we have to watch this? I don't think we need to. I'll just keep it here. Shout out to A. Gerard. He brought up a great point about where Jordans are in the marketplace right now, and he feels like Nike's doing a social experiment on this with this new pink Jordan 1 Travis Scott collab that they're putting out 2 different colorways of. Now, the canary and blue ones that they came out with like 2 or 3 summers ago, were very experimental in my opinion. Good looking shoe. Actually, I sold mine recently, and I sold my fragments. So I made a cool like what $2,500 combined. Yeah, and I spent $300, $350 combined, maybe on both after taxes. So I made some coin. But the original fragment ones, and that one had similar stock numbers. I think they were only 25,000 off from each other. And the rarest one is the high top, right?
Which high top, the mochas or the fragments?
You're right, the mochas. But I think the fragments were limited.
I think they were both limited, but I think the fragments were probably more limited.
Okay. Yeah, the fragments were he put up a screenshot of the damn stocks on these, whatever. But
so I just fact checked it. Yeah, so the fragments were significantly more limited according to Google.
Here we go. I found it. I got it in the video here. Hold on, let me see. This is the stock numbers. He didn't include, these are the lows. So the first one, 30,000. The fragment, 50. I had both of these. I sold this shit for $750. I still can't get over that. I didn't get my hands on this one. I didn't get my hands on this one. I didn't get this one. I want this one. I didn't even try for it. I got 2 pairs of these shits. I sold them both. These things I couldn't touch. This one I got, and these 2 I want, and I'm going to get them. But yeah, I feel like, damn, I did get 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 out of all of these? Damn. Retail, bro. Retail.
It's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Anyway, I didn't make enough money, though. I could have made 5 racks if I'd sold this one later.
Fucking reseller.
Damn right. Anywho, yeah, so his point here when he did this whole thing was that the moment for this Travis Scott thing is still there, but it's kind of manufactured. And what Nike's trying to see is, if the marketplace still demands these shoes, can we scale up making them, right? Because right now, I think these shoes are only selling out, at least the ones that are made with over 100K pairs, because of resellers. I don't think everybody's checking for a Travis Scott like that now. As you can see, all those other silhouettes kind of take a while to sell out or sit. The one seems to be the only one that moves, but resellers understand who they're selling to, and that's what moves those markets. So they're putting out larger stock numbers here to test something. And yes, they'll probably sell out, but the resale markets can be the indicator of like, hey, can we mass produce a Travis Scott and just make that the Jordan 1 silhouette now, rather than retroing a bunch of random Jordan 1s?
Be
I think
interesting.
that's gonna happen. Yeah, because they did a ton of colorways. This is the low, 2, 4. We're talking 12 colorways of the low, and they had 2 different highs. So
I refuse to pay resale on Travis Scott, so I only have 1 pair. I have the reverse olives, and that's it. It's the only one I ever hit retail on. But I think it's just the hype. Everyone hypes the shoe up. I mean, literally everybody, as soon as there's a Travis Scott kind of thought, it gets out into the internet, forget it. Yeah, everyone's juicing the shit out of that. So same with the Nigel Sylvester, right? Like the one that's coming out on the 22nd of May. The
Nigels are nice though.
Is it? It's just a Jordan 4, bro. We're
No,
talking just
the black
Jordan.
ones. I thought we were talking about the
Yeah.
ones.
We could talk. The ones are nice, but they didn't have the hype behind it as the 4s did. The brick by brick. I mean, to me, the ones is the one low is a super easy shoe to wear. Great colorway, great materials, cool design.
I
You know,
sold
little
them at Brick by
hits.
Bricks.
But yeah, the brick by brick is a super hard shoe to fit, in my opinion.
It's a red
So-
shoe.
But it's a weird red. And it's all red. It's all one color.
You can wear it with a Santa suit.
It's not as versatile as the bike air lows, right? Or the bike lows.
Yeah, those I kind of want to unds them, but they're going for like almost $300 now.
Are they?
Yeah.
I got 3 pairs.
What? Let me hold one, bro.
If you want.
The one you didn't put your foot in. I want that one.
I didn't wear any of them yet.
Well, I want the one that's been furthest away from your feet.
I haven't even tried them on, man. They're still wrapped in perfect, pristine condition. The box is a little jacked up, but that's about it.
I'll take the jacked up box for $20 off.
You get no discount. Give me a break.
I do want to wear that shoe. I like that one though. But I'm not like a black shoe wearer, so selling it's enticing to me. But if you need some extra bread, sell them now, man. I think. Let me go look at that price real quick. I'll look it up for you.
Resale's been terrible lately, in my opinion.
We're looking at a Hofty. Let's see. For sale. We are looking at. What the fuck? Where is it? Yeah, I want to get rid of those Royal Union fragment joints. I'm over it. At 273. Last sale 275.
Yeah,
It's not bad. You should let go a couple of them pairs. Make quick $50 after fees.
It's too much effort.
Printing the label and putting it on a box and sending it out.
I'm not a reseller, man. I'm telling you.
Bro, I seen you get under a dirty car to fix a fucking whatever the fuck you fix, but you won't and spend 5-6 racks for a steering wheel or whatever the fuck. Like you won't go to UPS to drop off a box and make $300. Your
for
priorities are
300,
fucked up.
yeah, but for $50,
No, I'm saying you're gonna get 300 or 270 something, whatever.
no, because then you got to minus out the retail, so I'm not making 300.
You're making $50.
Yeah, it's just not worth it to me. I'd rather hold on to it.
Until it's worth $400 or $500.
No,
I mean, they're
I don't
literally
care what they're
dude,
worth.
Look, when there's famine and all this fucking shit hits, and it's like fucking,
I can eat the shoe.
Hunger Games out this bitch. Yeah, you could eat the
There we
shoe,
go.
or somebody be knocking at your door looking for a pair of shoes, and you got a shoe store in your own. Imagine that when like literally the purpose of these shoes will be to wear them, and people are running around scavenging looking for shit, walking around in fucking Prada shoes and shit just because they don't want to step on glass.
Don't you ever want to bless people though? You ever do that where you'll take the shoe and you'll put it in some crappy box and drop it off at Goodwill and bless somebody someday?
That's a waste of time.
You're terrible.
I would give them the shoe in the box that it came in. But you know what? Somebody might. I'll be fucked up. Like one of the workers there might take it. And say,
Yeah.
"Nah, it's
Well,
mine
hey,
now."
you're blessing somebody. Who cares who?
Blessing a thief. No, never. Mm-mm.
Hey,
No, not me, bro.
hey, they could sell the shoe and make some money to feed their family. So it's all for a
Yeah.
purpose.
Yeah, I don't know, man. So yeah, this Travis Scott shit. It's interesting. Do you like those two silhouettes? Would you?
I do. I actually like the colorway, the one
Me too.
with the brighter pink swoosh.
That I thought that was red. But it's a
Is
bright
it red?
pink.
It looks pink to me.
Like a hot pink. A hotter
Yeah,
pink.
which I like. I like the contrast of color, but I feel like it's just I don't care what anybody says. I'll probably take heat for this, but everyone
no.
goes for the Travis Scotts. Especially a Travis Scott low. Everyone's just going for it. It's just because it's a hard shoe to get.
Is that pink? It looks red. So,
It does look red now that I'm looking at it.
I mean, this could be just it's like it's a screenshot, but whatever. Whatever, pink. They're gonna say some. They'll tell you on the box.
It'll be another trash release that's super exclusive, hard to get, just like the Nigels. It'll be super hard to hit, and resale will be jacked up. They'll be backdoored. So I'm sure you could find. They're probably for sale on StockX already.
They are.
So I mean, it's typical.
They've been out of StockX for a minute. A lot of people doing their reviews now.
But that's what pisses me off is they backdoor all these shoes and they, again, they influence the shit out of it and make it super hard to get because everyone's bought the release.
I don't think this release will get botted. I've hit those canaries. Crazy. I hit on the brown ones. I thought the brown ones would do better, but
look at the fucking blue tiles today. Like honestly, that shoe had so much hype and a lot of people were able to hit locally. And then all of a sudden the sneakers released 4,400 pairs. Like what a joke. What a joke.
And you said the aftermarket's like under 200?
It's low. It's like 270, which is still like $100 over retail or, a little more than $100, but still it's not, you go back 2 years ago, that shoe would have been $900.
What's the name of that shit? Blue tile?
Blue tile.
What if John got a pair?
I think he did. I think he said that in the IG chat today.
Oh, I missed it.
He hit local. Or he commented on my video because I was all cranky that I didn't hit.
Crankster. This is the joint. 223. That's not a bad price.
Yeah. And it's going down.
It's going to go down.
Dropping.
Yeah.
So it's just to me that the market's just weird right now because this shoe had a lot of hype around it.
It's a good looking shoe.
The toe box has a butterfly on it.
It has a butt fly.
So I was pissed because I couldn't hit locally either. I even went to the skate shop, but they sold out in a 12. But to me, that's a cool release. Got a great story. It's cool details, tons of hidden details in the shoe. So to me, the design language on that SB goes way further than just a fucking reverse swoosh.
Yeah, but it's not Travis Scott.
Okay. I get it. I just,
it's not a Travis Scott. Even
how many Travis Scott albums you listen to?
I don't listen to that shit, man. I mean, you got some songs I like, but I'm not like.
You're not listening to a album after album.
Speaking of, but can you recall the last? Like, I'll know. It's funny. I was listening to Megadeth, "Sweating Bullets." You listen to metal, right? Oh, I love that song. That was I used to. What was it? Headbangers Ball or whatever on MTV.
Yeah. Ricky Rackman.
I'd stay up, watch MTV Raps. That's where I discovered this band on there because that video came on.
See. Dave Mustaine was part of Metallica, original member of Metallica.
I don't even know, bro. The redheaded, the lead singer?
Yeah, the lead singer. Dave Mustaine. He just was such a heroin addict that.
Oh, he looked like it. That video was wild.
And now he has throat cancer or something.
When you inject the fucking shit right into your throat.
But again, Dave Mustaine, like Megadeth is just, I don't know.
I couldn't stop listening.
But who's buying, right? It's relevant now, especially in
he said
current
shit.
Landscape.
The lyrics on that song are crazy. He's like, hindsight's 2020. All this shit that as an adult you start all these little catchphrases and as an adult I start thinking of and saying more. This guy was singing about it in a song from the early 90s.
Yeah, and then you had Headbangers Ball, MTV Raps, and I don't know if I loved 120 Minutes with Matt Pinfield, like the heart of alternative music at that time, like 2 hours of just straight alternative music. Those were good.
I just try to catch those shows when I could, but the music video nowadays is just like a marketing tool. It's just and they don't. Yeah, they don't put much effort into it. But the creativity, I say in some instances, creativity has gone up because with the advent of the cameras, before you had to literally use cinematic cameras to get anything done. Now you could film a fucking better production on your iPhone. And they actually purposely do that. Like my friend showed me who does music videos for a living. He shot shit for Beyonce and whoever, ASAP, all of them. And he shot videos for people on an iPhone. Like they wanted it shot like that. And he's like, all right, cool. It's all about how the video effects and the editing. You just got to be, that's where the creativity comes in now, because the digital editing platforms are way better than they were back then. Imagine having to cut tape and paste it together to make a edit.
Yeah, but there was also the release strategy.
Mhm.
They would hype up this. Like I remember the Janet Jackson and Michael Jackson video that came out when they were singing together. I
Scream?
forget the name of it. Yes.
Mhm.
Like, do you remember the hype around that video? Like
Mhm.
they were hyping it up, and then they finally released it, and it was like all the rage. It was all over. So that's just doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. And he did movies, right? Thriller, Bad. They were all like 15, 30-minute mini documentaries around how they did the film. And I was watching the Liberian Girl video. I don't know if that song from Michael. So I was listening to that shit. I was like, I remember the song, but I never saw the video till last week. He had everybody in that video, bro. He had Ricky Schroeder, fucking Dan Aykroyd, Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopee.
He had a whole bunch of celebs in that video. Great video. Yeah, it's such a creative time, man. I'm so glad. We got to do another retro podcast.
I know. We
my
should
mind
talk about
open on that shit.
music videos, and just kind of. I think it's funny you kind of dipped your toe into metal. I would not have.
Dog. Come on.
Put you in that category. I mean, I had the freaking, my hair was down to my ass. I had all that shit. I was a fucking mess, a hot mess. Had the mohawk. Super huge into punk rock. Yeah.
It's I listen to little.
You
Ramones
You should do a
every day.
reach back. Listen to some go back. It's not super far back, but some Rollins, some Henry Rollins. Listen to Liar, the song Liar. Like the lyrics.
No, there's a couple of songs
so
from him.
relevant today.
So I ain't gonna lie to you. I only got exposed to shit that I saw on MTV, really, and most of it was revolved around the videos. So I would sit up, tape these videos, and watch them on repeat with my rap videos. This is songs that I liked. But I tried to just catch everything. Back then, music was such a instrumental part. No pun
I went to
intended,
so
in my
many
life.
shows. My mom took me to so many concerts. It was a weird thing. Like my first concert was when I was 12 years old. I saw Rush, fucking Power Windows. It was amazing. And then she took me to Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet. My mom got into a fist fight.
Damn.
I mean,
Def Leppard.
I was just about to say I want to see a Def Leppard show. Pour some sugar
Van
on me.
Halen. I saw David Lee Roth get completely annihilated, drunk on stage, and make an absolute fool of himself. I mean, these were the crazy years of rock and roll. So,
Dog, I wasn't a Kiss fan, but I got tickets. I don't know where I got them from when I was like a teenager. Had tickets to their last show at Madison Square Garden. I went to see Kiss at Madison Square Garden. I didn't even know what the fuck I was listening to. I was enjoying it, I guess.
That's awesome. I saw Stone Temple Pilots, and they dressed up in full Kiss makeup. They were.
I remember.
STP
I remember that.
was great, man.
Yeah, man. What was that shit called? What was that shit called?
There was not Vaseline.
No, their biggest song, their first single, whatever the fuck it was called.
It's Pilot something.
Nah, you wrong,
yes.
bro. You don't know
No,
what
I'm
I'm
not.
talking about. Yeah,
I'm gonna look it up now.
Wearing shell toe Adidas in the joint.
Music was my savior, man. It kept me alive.
Yeah, that's why
I saw Pink Floyd
Plush.
twice. Interstate Love Song.
No, Plush.
That was their biggest
and
hit.
Creep and Plush were two really good. To my
No, they didn't sing Creep, dude. That's Radiohead.
A song called Creep. Yeah, a song called Creep.
That's Radiohead.
Okay.
Oh, they do. You're right. My bad. But Radiohead also has a song.
I know.
Called Creep.
Wait, are you sure? Are you sure it was Radiohead? No.
Yeah. Yes, I'm positive.
Okay.
That's a band that's a bucket list band for me.
Just kidding.
I
I
never
know.
saw them live.
And TLC also had a song called Creep.
Yeah, you can keep that one.
What?
I was not a TLC. I wasn't a TLC fan. Waterfalls ruined TLC. Like I fucking hate
What?
that song because
What?
it's going to be in my head now.
Shaheem the Rugged Child was in that video.
Yeah, but that song's an infection. It just it just won't go away.
Creep, creep it on down low. Shit was amazing. Yeah, I love that song, man. That was such a great time for R&B. Look, this is a music podcast now. 90s to like maybe the 2010s, maybe up to 2013. So let's go all the way. Let's say from 1990 all the way up to 2013 was like the golden era of R&B to me. Like just the way, I mean, the old stuff in the 70s and in the 80s and stuff was very soulful and loving and had meaning and you could groove to it. But there was like, man, R. Kelly and fucking, my God, The Dream, Trey Songz, even Drake dipped his toe in some R&B. You know, a lot of good R&B from that era, like 90s on. Tony Braxton,
Boys to Men.
Oh, Boys to Men, Belle Biv DeVoe.
Yo, BBD, East Coast fam. Come on.
That's fucking another bad creation. Those kids.
I love Belle Biv DeVoe. Poison, just that's like
Yo, they were
voice of
talking
a
about-
generation.
Dog, he had that line in the Poison video, the Poison song when he was talking about the 17. Hey, backstage, underage. I was like,
Listen,
They was rapping.
about
They
that.
was talking about. Look, that era. Yo, dog. I always say this about the way we grew up, man. All that shit like was acceptable, as long as you didn't really act on it. Like talking about being with it, like talking about there was a song. What was that thing? She was 17 years old. Remember that? It's like a rock song. The guy looked creepy as fuck in the video. It's on my playlist. I forgot the name of the song.
I know what you're talking about.
The song is fucking good though, but the video is so creepy. He goes up to the little girl's window and starts singing to her, and then he goes to the door, and the father's like, "Get the fuck out of here! Why are you talking?" To my
Literally,
daughter?"
we were all feral. Like growing up, Gen X and early millennials, we were just feral, dude. Like there was no supervision. You did what the fuck you wanted. Good luck stopping you. It just was different. And now kind of feel old saying, "Oh, it was different back then," but that time was, you had the most creative things were born out of all of that. I think just some insanely creative and new music genres.
Yeah.
Here we go.
What? Oh no!
I
I'm
thought you were
looking for
pulling
the
up a
song.
video.
I'm trying to find the song. I forgot the name of the artist though.
Gosh, now you're gonna.
She was. I know the lyrical. Oh, here it is. Into the Night. Benny
Yes.
Yeah, Into the Night. Oh my God. I'm just gonna read the lyrics. It's not 17. She was 16.
Teen.
Wait a second. Wait. Let me put
She
this on the
was
screen.
16 years old.
Something years old. Yo, he had so many records though. Like I was listening to some of his catalog. This guy was talented. Just a little weird. I can't play the video. I don't want to get copyrights. Even if even if you turn the sound off, they fucking fuck with you.
I know.
She's just
YouTube's-
16 years old. Leave her alone. They said, separated by fools who don't know what I love is yet, but I want you to know. If I could fly, I'd pick you up. I'd take you into the night. Yo, these motherfuckers was wild back then, bro. They didn't give a fuck. She's 12 years old. Let me go make a music video out of it and a whole fucking song. Man, it was a crazy time to be alive, man. And not even crazy. Like, I think we came out better. Nah. Well, no, Trump's ruining the world, not our generation. We still haven't had a chance to really get in there and fuck some shit up. Sure we do a good job.
I don't know. I think they can skip our generation for government. Go younger.
I need to get in there. Okay. There's one more topic, sneaker related, I actually wanted to touch on.
All right.
No homo. Pause. So I'm not gonna play this video again. So this guy, and I think I sent the link in the chat about it, but I watched this video with homie from, oh god, the K-Net dude. Bu- 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 So I don't know if you actually peeped this, but he went to Laced Up store in New York. So they're like a big reselling shop. They're considered reseller, but I think they're more boutique. They tote that weird line between boutique and reseller. So they are. I'll take this off screen. This store has this new model of reselling where these silhouettes now are way more accessible. So they will go buy a whole bunch of shoes wholesale, like Sambas and Air Force Ones and all that stuff. So you know how you get it like cheaper on StockX? So they might even go on StockX and buy a bunch of pairs, right? And they'll competitively price them to the Foot Locker and the other retailers. So maybe, you know, the Air Force One's $115, they'll price it at $110. And people come in and buy it there when they're in New York. Because there's a lot of foot traffic in Times Square and stuff.
Sure.
Or I could get it for $10 or $5 cheaper here. I don't need to go to Foot Locker. And this guy's giving me the box and a bag, and it's a nicer atmosphere. You get a nicer experience.
Or you can hit up Canal Street.
I mean, that's you get the fake, yeah.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah. But like, I thought that was a genius way to pivot out of the pandemic hype beast era of reselling. Because look, you're not gonna get $1,000 for a Hellstar hoodie anymore. You're not gonna be able to sell a bunch of Supreme for a bunch of money anymore. It takes about 6 months to move a Supreme piece and make $50 off of it. I know, because I'm selling a lot of my Supreme, and people buy it sporadically. Like they'll see it like, oh shit, I wanted that jacket, I didn't get it on the drop when it sat for 5 weeks, right? And then they end up buying it next season, because it's weird how the seasonality with Supreme goes. Older stuff, people by chance come across them by doing their Google searches, right? They're like, oh, I want to get a Gore-Tex Supreme jacket, maybe from this past drop, but they'll see something like, oh shit, that one's dope. That was from 2019. Let me go get that. So I see how the market moves with that type of stuff. The hype stuff, you got to sit on. We talk about that with Kari all the time. But now with reselling, the tide has shifted and people resell. They resell based off of not hype, but necessity and getting things under market value. I like it. I think it's a good business model. I think this is bringing back the good old sneaker shop, right? You know, like the guy who had the shoes. With the guy in New York, the Jew Man. They had a guy named Jew Man. You could be that guy. You go open up a store, bro.
Yeah.
Jew Man Part 2.
I should.
In Texas. Yo, if you open up a store, just call it 12 Hub.
I know, right? So like I could sell my seriously.
You got size to 12.
That's right.
12.
What size? It's like the dollar store. How much is this? $1. How much is this? $1. What size is this? 12. What's that?
12.
Can
I try it on? What size are you? 12. Got you. Don't worry about it.
You can't try on any shoes. We'll live by your rules. Can't try them on. Can't sell them. So how do you buy shoes in the store?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't try anything on. I just buy it.
No. You don't.
I know
like
my size.
Buying shoes that people have tried on. So how do you know the shoes you thought you bought new were not tried on?
I don't know. It's my same mentality that I have buying off the resale platform. It's probably fake, but I don't know that. I'll wear it. It's probably fake, but I'll wear it because I think it's real. But like if I go to DSW or to buy a pair of dress shoes, I don't buy dress shoes retail. I'm going to go to DSW. I'll open up the box. If the shoe tree is in it and it looks cleanly packed, I'll buy it. If it's just been in shambles and there's fucking paper hanging off of it and the box is ripped or something, I know it's been handled, I won't pick it up.
All right.
But if it's a clean box and it's off the shelf, I'll buy it. I don't care.
So this is the question I want to ask you, and whoever made it this far in the podcast, thank you. Leave a comment and answer this question. If you buy a pair of shoes at the shoe store and they've been tried on, do you still consider them DS?
my answer to that is it's very subjective, and it really depends on what resale platform you sell it on, and if they deem it DS or not.
To me, it's not
Oh,
DS.
I got a
It's not
story.
DS.
I bought a pair of those Easter 3s that came out off of Foot Locker or something. They were discounted to $150 something, and I had a $20 coupon, so I got them really cheap, like $120. They came in. The sole, like this is a white shoe, right? The bottom of it is dirty. The shoes were laced, like somebody put a knot in the lace already. So they were clearly either a return or somebody tried them on. I got this shoe. I'm stuck with it. I can't resell it. And then look, I have 3 pairs, so I got to sell one and keep. So I look. In my head, I don't know if that was really tried on or not, but clearly they were. But I don't know it. I didn't see the motherfucker put them on, nor did I know that the motherfucker put them on. So like I know that you like when you say to me, "Yo, I got you. I got a pair that I wore once or twice." You just told me the thing I didn't want to hear. So
Gotcha.
yeah, exactly. When I buy stuff off the real, I bought one pair of used shoes. Remember we talked about it a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably never gonna wear those. It was just an impulse buy because it was so cheap for a shoe that I really like, and I still haven't. My other pair is kind of. It's not really that cooked, but it'll get cooked one day. Can I wear it? And I really like that shoe. So now I have 3 pairs, 1 dead stock and 2 used ones. One I used, the other one I bought off the Real for like $90. I don't know, but hey, look, it's all
Hey,
mental.
to each their own, man. Hey, I get it. It's just a question. I don't know. Could be rage bait or just engagement bait around. Do you consider shoes that are tried on? That to me, dead stock is just literally you pulled it out of stock and it's brand spanking new. The box isn't even open.
Yeah.
It's just the way it came from the factory.
Yeah,
That's dead stock to me.
yeah, I hear you. I'm I don't know. I think because the culture, at least the buying culture, has changed to this thing where we get it directly from the manufacturer, so it's really on us to try it on. And you get a brand new shoe, you're just used to seeing a clean shoe the minute you open up the box. When I get shoes, like and this is only when I buy it later from Foot Locker or whatever, that shit's been abused sometimes. Like it has been tried on. And I've noticed this with a few pairs that I've gotten. Now these are pairs I said I'm going to resell or whatever. Like more recently, they have been shoes that have been tried on, especially when they're discounted and they've been sitting. And I think they purposely do that shit because it pisses me off, but whatever.
I think the buying, I don't know. Maybe it's just because we're so deep in the collection kind of thing. But if I go to a store to buy a pair of shoes, I rarely try it on, and if I do try it on, I ain't walking around in it. You know what I mean? I'm just seeing if it fits, but I know them shits are going to be uncomfortable. Right? Like I don't put a Jordan 1 high on top and be like, oh yeah, it's like a pillow.
See, that's a good point you make, because I think the mentality when you're buying retros or if you're buying like a performance shoe, back in the day when we went to the shoe store, especially when we were kids, because our feet are still growing and stuff, you got to try it on and make sure you're still the same size.
Yeah. And your parents would be like, walk around the store, walk around, see if it fits, does it hurt your feet?
Yep. And then if you didn't
anymore.
Well, you don't do it because number one, your feet are grown. Number two, you already pretty much know how the cut and the fit are of the same shoe that you've been buying for the last 30 years, Jordan 1 or whatever. So yeah, I mean,
feel like I do that with all shoes. I can't wear sneakers to work. So,
Yeah.
in dress shoes, I don't go try on dress shoes. I just buy them online.
Yeah, you just buy them, you know what it is, wide, whatever. But with sneakers, or most shoes for the most part, now that we're grown, we kind of understand how our feet are, what our threshold of pain is. I haven't bought a pair of shoes that I could really, lately, at least, that I could say has really fucked up my feet. You know what's funny? I bought 11.5 New Balances before, and they fit fine. A little snug, but not that bad. And I wear them.
That's crazy.
I have a wide foot too, but 11.5 in the New Balance, it fits me. But then
New
I go
Balance
like to
can tend to
12.5.
run a little big.
Yeah, but then sometimes I'll be 12.5 in some other shoes. I should get 12.5 Jordan 4s, but they look huge. Like the jump from 12 to 12.5, is
It's weird.
crazy. Did you ever like? Have you gotten a 12.5 Jordan 4 ever?
I have
or a 3?
13s. I have 13s.
Okay, you put the 12.5 and the 12 up against each other. It looks like it looks like a size 14 in my. And like, I'm damn. This is like
It literally looks like a car, like a 4-door car, and then you turn that 4-door car into a limo.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
The 12.5.
Big, yeah, it's just, and then then it's like 13 doesn't look that much bigger than a 12.5. So, and I never tried on a 12.5. I should in the Jordan 4 because I
Did
need
they
it.
do a half size in the
Yeah.
4? I didn't think
I got
they
a
did.
ton. I got the Navy SB 4s in the 12.5. I got a bunch of 12.5 4s. Yeah, I get them. If I go like if I say, hey, I'm gonna rock this shoe, I used to try to get a 12.5 just because I'm gonna finally put on that 12.5 and be comfortable. But I don't. I put on the 12 because I look at that 12.5. I'm like, this shit is a fucking, like, it looks like a big ass shoe. Look like a clown shoe to me. I'm like, I ain't gonna do it. So I put on my little 12. My little baby toe is poking out the side and bleeding. And I'm content with it for, the half a day I wear it. So it's tricky, man. It's a tricky experience with all that shit, man.
It's good
Kids
though.
First fashion piece. I'm saying, what the fuck's he? Oh, you're saying, you said the thing. Oh, that's your kid stuff. Nice.
Yeah, that's what he made.
Wearing oversized. He made that. I need. What's that? I can't wear that shit over my head, man. Yeah, we'll leave that to the kids, bro.
You could take it off, but it's a whole
like
jacket made out of jeans.
Those denim. The denim's fire. I like it. Those extra
He's got
pockets.
some talent, man. He's got some talent.
He's got to do. What's the name of his brand?
Nuisance to humanity.
That's
a lot. It's a mouthful, but hey, that's his brand.
Hey, I don't know. Hey, look, I'm not going to lecture children on marketing, so good job. Shout out to
Travis.
Your kid's name, Travis.
Shout out to Travis.
Hey, I said it right in the beginning of the podcast.
You did. I did not take
off
offense.
the top of my head this time.
He's a good kid. So
at least is he wearing shelter Adidas?
Nah, he's got good sneaker game though. That's just because of me. But you know the shoe he wears the most are the black
like
metallic 5s.
Oh, 5s.
He wears.
These
black
kids are so
metallic
weird,
5s,
yo.
man. And 3s. He wears black cat 3s and black metallic 5s. That's
Sean's
his
kid.
game.
His dream shoe a couple of years ago was the fucking military black Jordan 4. The black and white Jordan 4. The reverse panda Jordan 4, whatever it was.
It's easy to fit, man. It goes with everything.
These kids, man. You gonna wear that with a fucking pair of jorts and a white tee. I'll wear jorts now. Like, jorts are back, but going back to 2005 is so hard for me. I used to wear jorts all the way down to my shins.
I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I already look like being told I look like an idiot the way I dress. So I don't need any more. Jorts just isn't a good look for me to begin with. I just feel weird.
A few years ago, old men were wearing jorts.
I know, but
now
you're
it's
not
like
bringing,
the kids are back on it.
You're not bringing jams back either. You don't see people rocking jam. You don't remember jams? Oh my god!
Wait, those like the pajama pants?
Yeah,
that with the football designs
with
all over,
the prints and everything. I guess they transferred into the Zubas, which was
I remember
a big
Zubas,
thing in the cooking community. Every chef would wear Zubas because they were comfortable. But yeah, so you don't see that, or clam diggers, right? The freaking
what'd you say?
Clam digger.
What?
Shut up. You know what I said. I would never say the other. So literally. They're like capris. They were like capris. Okay. They would go just under the knee, because if you're digging for clams on the beach, you don't get your pants wet.
I know what those things are.
Pants.
They're like, you say capris.
You don't see them coming back
when they go gaucho pants. What are gaucho pants?
Aren't they like barrel pants? Like,
yeah, women. Oh yeah, gaucho. I just pulled that shit up
because
dated a girl.
Gaucho or Groucho?
Gaucho, wide leg calf.
They're almost like Charlie Chaplin pants.
Are they? That's I had a girlfriend that wore a pair of these, and I was like, I don't know if she told me the name of them or not. I was like, what the fuck are those? It's kind of interesting. Then capris and all that shit. Like, where'd they come up with this shit? That shit accentuates that ass. Look at that's crazy. I'm like a gaucho pant.
Oh, you can rock them in the next pod.
Oh, Janko pant.
Yeah,
That's why I'm never wearing. No, come on. Wait, let me.
I
show
didn't
you
even
this.
even when I went to raves, I didn't wear Jankos.
I don't want your fucking discount, bro. Just show me the Jankos. Look at this shit, man.
Yeah, I can't do it. I mean, I like the look of it on someone else to an extent. Like, it's not a bad fit. I just can't look like.
Is that even a fit? I can't wear Jankos, man. It's just so pointless. And what? Okay, look, I'm a shoe first guy, so I need my shoes to be seen a little bit. So.
You know what you could wear with that fit? The Pharrell Williams freaking shell toes.
Or the Kerwin Frost shell toe, which is even bigger.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
that is true.
Wait, did he? No, he did an All Star. Yeah. Shout out to Kerwin Frost. I have a newfound respect for you after I saw a couple of interviews that you did. I used to hate you. I sold your Mr. Potato Head shoe.
I like the Cookie Monster one.
I have that. I want to wear
really?
it.
The clog?
Oh no, I had the patent leather joint.
I'm talking about the clog.
Not the patent leather. It's the green. It's like plastic, actually, not patent leather.
Yeah, it's a plastic clog.
No, it's a sneaker.
I know the sneaker you're talking about, the Mr. Potato Head. I'm talking about something different.
I'll show you.
I know I'm talking about something different.
Yeah, I'll get on StockX. Let me see.
And then I got to bounce, man.
I got to bounce? All right. Well, that has been another.
No. And then I got to.
Oh, and then you got to bounce. Oh, yeah. Well, this is the Mr. Potato Head shoe, but let me see.
Here, I'll send you the one I'm talking about. The Kerwin Frost McDonald's Fry Guy clog. Not Cookie Monster.
So I have these, the Forum. This is the oh shit, sorry, I'm not even on the screen. This joint. These I like a lot. And then
I'm shocked.
there were these. These are the ones I haven't put on my feet yet, but they're $370 to sell them for? Oh, last sale $130.
Sold.
Okay. These joints, look at that. These are fire. I gotta find these and pull them out because I got these too somewhere.
Honestly, I've never seen those.
Really? It came out with the that collection that year.
There it is. I'm talking about the one at the top.
Yeah, nobody wants these. This is the shit that came with the Happy Meal? What, he's made out of ceramic?
I don't think it came. No, it's like hard plastic. I can't see these things being comfortable. They're massive too, especially like in a 12. You want to talk about something that looks like a massive
12
shoe.
is the biggest size, so you might as well go. You have to size down or something.
I don't know. I've never put them. I found a used pair, like at the resale shop, but they wanted $500. I'm like, what?
Super stuffed. I might get these. 350. Oh, these are not. You can't even find these anymore. Everybody bought these novelty shoes.
It's crazy.
Just looks like a superstar. Shout out to Kerwin Frost, though. Much respect to you for whatever you do. He got a McDonald's collab. He did a LeBron 19.
I have a couple of his t-shirts, the McDonald's t-shirts.
Yo, why are these $350? What the fuck's going on here?
Oh,
I gotta see the aftermarket.
Everyone hates the 19, but I think
this was the worst LeBron ever. He didn't even wear it. You know that, right? He stopped wearing it during that season.
I don't hate that shoe, but that's just me.
I have a few pairs. I got the Dornbecker ones. See, the
I have
LeBron
the Valentine's
18,
Day.
This is what I wish they. I mean, they did revert back to this after the 19. I don't know why they did the 19 like that, but these were nice. The 18. I thought the 18s were fun. I got a lot of colorways on the 18. They're small. They're snug though. You don't.
Sevens were the best. The Stewies are cool, but the 7s to me were the best LeBron silhouette.
Yo, you definitely have to size up. But they had these are the Arnold Palmers. Yo, dog, I bought these in a size 12 and they were snug as fuck, and I wore them on vacation.
All his shoes are snug, man. I feel like
the 17
all tight.
The LeBron 17. I wore these. I hooped in these a lot. I hooped in these. I wish I didn't hoop in them because they're $400 now. But these are fucking sweet. Look at with the tiger on the joint. But
yeah,
these
I have the
really
Lakers colorway in that.
I got that too. Yeah, I rock.
But I can't wear them anymore because the sole is so hard and cracked. like freaking
Oh,
like
really?
ice skates. Yeah, they did not age well for me.
I gotta go open up my boxes and find out. At least the Monstars. The Laker was one of the launch colorways, right?
I think so. I feel
And
like you and I are one of the few. There it is, the
There it is.
$200 one.
Yeah,
I feel like you and I are one of the few people that fuck with LeBrons. But
I gotta go put these on. I might just go rock them outside regular. Like, oh, I had these too with the $90. Jesus Christ, these are so nice. I remember I remember this came with a bunch of Sharpies. You remember what I'm talking? You know, remember that? It came with a box of Sharpies, and you could write whatever you want on the tongue. I gotta go open that box too. I have that shit somewhere.
I'm gonna end on this note. My big idea was I collected the entire line of LeBron 20s. I think I'm missing 2 that were like super exclusive, and the resale on them is thousands. And I thought, all right, this is going to be the next kind of signature shoe. Yeah. It was a really bad
line of good investments you've made over time. I only bought one colorway of the LeBron. I bought 2 colorways. The launch colorway, which I ended up reselling for a shit ton of money, like $400. And then the Christmas one, the Grinch colorway.
Yeah.
Because it looks like a Grinch. It does LeBron 20 Christmas, whatever. But it looks like a Grinch. But people obviously hate LeBron, so
and they don't like his shoes. This was a good episode, man.
It was fun. Yeah, it's good when Kari's not around. Even though this was his idea to have an episode tonight. This doesn't look like a Grinch, by the way. It's Christmas.
I have it sitting here. I can pull it out of the case if you really want.
Looking at it on the screen right here. You have it in a case. You are one of the few people that waste a clear plastic case on a under retail LeBron shoe.
I have all the 20s, and it's like a huge section of my.
Do you kept the regular boxes too somewhere? I hope.
Yep.
Do you?
I thought I could
offload
it. No, I don't.
What do you keep in
so
like
I
your
literally
garage?
put them in box. No, I do something even worse. I
put the
box them all up in big boxes, and then I put them in my storage unit.
Can I tell you? I did that with my boxes when I lived in my apartment with my wife. I put them in. We had a storage cage downstairs, but I didn't put them in boxes. I put them in garbage bags. So I stacked them up in garbage bags and just threw them in there. I didn't want because people would break into the storage units if they saw like valuable shit because they were like just cages, so you could see everything in there. So I put luggage and stuff in there, but I put stuff like valuable stuff in the luggage. But those things I just kept them inside of whatever. And bro, I used to fuck with people. I bought like when I bought my PlayStation and my Xbox, I just left the empty box on top of the fucking storage cage. Motherfuckers used to go. One day I went down there and I saw the box like opened, and it was funny. Yeah. Anywho, that has been another 12 Hub podcast, the Drew Hugh edition. Shout out to Kari for getting us to all come together and not showing up. So we'll see y'all next week. And yeah, that's it.
And
Peace
let's
out.
get another Raised on Rewind scheduled.
Yeah. You said you would come up with a topic though this time.
I have topics.
It's your turn.
I floated out. I was like, cell phones, beepers. We could do music.
I'm not a beeper guy. I didn't get my first cell
said
phone.
Come up with
a
a top. This is what I'm talking about.
I wasn't rich like you,
this
bro.
is exactly what I'm talking. I wasn't rich. I just sold drugs.
Exactly. You were hood rich.
Well, I was resourceful.
My man had long hair.
That's what I'm talking about. You're
beepers.
like, oh, you're supposed to be coming out with an idea. And I come up with an idea, and you're like, I didn't fuck with that.
I'm not saying I don't fuck with it. I just don't.
Winning.
Fuck am I going to talk about? Like,
all right, we'll talk about music then. We could talk about music and concerts and videos.
I mean, we listen to different shit. Just because I like one Megadeth song don't mean I'm a...
I listen to everything. Dude, I was rocking, in 88.
Shelto Adidas.
When the Jungle Brothers. When the Jungle Brothers dropped their fucking...
That
changed my trajectory in music. That
Girl,
album...
I Will House You. Which one? Straight
Outta
Africa or whatever?
Yeah.
Is that the first one? Yeah.
No, it wasn't called Straight Outta Africa.
I think it was called something like that. Jungle Brothers. I'm looking it up right now. You don't even know the name of the album. I don't know the name now because I didn't listen to it. Straight Out of the Jungle. Straight Out of the Jungle. 1988. I knew it. See, I was right. I was sort of right.
I had
My
a
favorite
whole
album.
system in my room. Like
Dog.
fucking huge. I mean, yeah.
Best Jungle Brothers album to me is Raw Deluxe, the one where they tried to make their comeback in '97. They had a song on there called you might, yeah, I mean, shit, I can't remember. I'm in here looking at it right now. Jungle Brothers Brain. I have to go. Now I want to get this song. It was called oh, maybe it wasn't this album. Bring It On, Jungle Brothers, Move Along, Toe to Toe, Black. No, it was Blue Ball. Something about balls or something. I forgot what it was fucking called. Damn it, I don't remember. It was it's the album that came out in '93. JB's with the rent. No, it had to be Raw Deluxe. Yeah, I'm gonna be listening to Jungle Brothers all weekend to find this fucking song.
You sure?
Oh, Jimmy Weighs a Ton. My Jimmy
Okay.
Weighs a Ton. That was off of their third album. JB's with the Remedy. I'm sorry, with the rhythm. Yeah, My Jimmy Weighs a Ton. Great song. That's like and Girl, I'll House You off their first album, which is like their little house hip house collab. Which was it on this album or was the second album? Girl, I'll House You. I think it was the second album.
I think you're right.
Yeah, Girl, I'll House You. You in my house now. You in my hut now. Something like that.
See?
Shout out to JB. Yeah, it was a hut. Yeah. So Jungle Brothers, that first album, you don't know you didn't even know the name of it, was one of your favorite albums.
Shut up. I'm out of here. There's no
Shout
winning
out to
with
the JBs. Yeah, we'll talk.
JBs.
Let's figure out something and
right.
we'll do something.
I'll throw some ideas out there by tomorrow.
All right, brother. All right. Have a good night.
Man. Have a good night.
Bye.
Later.